Welcome to the second UK and ROI Wellness webinar. I'm so happy to see that so many are with us today, and I hope that you have your wellness shakes ready. Well, our 50-stone man from the last webinar, he was not able to join us today, but I promise that we're going to have three very exciting and very special guests who will help me to run the webinar and share some fantastic experience with you. Please send your questions throughout the webinar on our chat, and during the next webinar, we will start the webinar by providing you with the answers. And also look up for some answers on our webpage. Why are we having these webinars? Well, if you remember that the big part of the whole Oriflame Academy is dedicated to wellness. And wellness trainings, they are recommended to be attended by consultants and by managers on all levels. So by visiting our webinars, you have a great chance to attend the whole Wellness Academy and as well to become a certified wellness ambassador. And then you will be able to run academies on your own. Wellness Academy consists of the Wellness Opportunity Meeting and 3 steps: product module, sales module, and the wellness clubs. So today we're going to focus on the first module of the Academy. And this is a module about the wellness products, what are the existing products, how to use them, what is the science and the research behind, and what is their uniqueness. This product also covers information about the roadmap, which shows us how to lose weight if necessary, or how to keep the weight, but get more energy and to feel better. And the first product which we're going to cover today is Natural Balance Shake. Do you sometimes skip meals during the day? Do you feel like you need an energy booster, sometimes something sweet or something fat? Do you snack often? Do you often overeat or feel heavy in your stomach? All this gets your blood sugar level unbalanced, and all this causes you that you feel tired, unfocused, hungry, irritable. It gives you the sugar cravings, and also it actually causes that you can gain weight. If you ask these questions to your customers, most probably you will hear an answer yes to at least one of these questions. And when you hear yes, this means you have a ready customer and you got a solution for him or her. Tell your customers about the convenient and healthy way to address the issue. They can start using Natural Balance Shake. Natural Balance Shake is the products are clinically studied and they have proven safety and efficiency. And the main 6 benefits for the Natural Balance Shake: first of all, it's a clinically proven weight loss and the weight maintenance results when used according to the wellness roadmap. It helps you to cut down on the portion size without sacrificing optimal nutrition. It helps you to reduce the hunger and the sugar cravings. It helps you to stay energized and focused all the day due to its low glycemic index. It's a complete nutrition, high in protein, fiber, and omega-3. It can be used daily for as long as you want, and it has some natural flavors and natural ingredients. And the shakes are free from gluten, colorants, and preservatives. The shakes contain very small amount of lactose, and most lactose intolerant people, they will be able to manage it. These were 6 main benefits. But what you need to remember is that this shake will help you to lose the weight or for the weight management, and it also helps for the energy and for the focus. These 2 graphs, red and the green, show how the blood sugar level change when you eat food with low or high GI. GI, or glycemic index, describes how and to what extent the blood sugar level increases due to carbohydrate consumption. The GI is expressed using glucose as the reference food, where GI is 100. So food with the low GI, which is less than 55, contain complex or slow carbohydrates that gives a slow and a long-lasting increase in the blood sugar level and the long-lasting energy. Food with the high GI contain a simple or fast carbohydrates that give a fast and a high increase in the blood sugar level, that quickly drops again, leaving a feeling of the low energy. Natural balance shakes allow you to keep the blood sugar level stable due to its low glycemic index. Natural balance shake made with the water. When it's made with the water, it has a very low GI of the value of 28 only. Natural balance shake is made of the natural nutritional ingredients. The shakes are made from the natural whole foods like milk, eggs, peas, apples, rose hips, and sugar beets. They contain only natural flavors and only natural colorants, such as beetroot powder for the strawberry shake and a cocoa powder for the chocolate shake. Products, they are naturally rich in fiber. The shakes contain fiber from the Swedish sugar beets and also contain optimal omega-3 and omega-6 compositions. And this is a very good selling point to remember. Most of the products on the market, they only contain one source of protein. Natural Balance Shake has 3 proteins, which comes from peas, whey, and eggs. Different sources of nutrient always contribute with more benefits than one. So why was Natural Balance Shake born? Well, in Sweden there is one of the world's leading scientists in the heart and lung transplantation, Professor Stig Sten. All transplantation patients, they need optimal nutrition and minimal calories. And this needs to be delivered in a very convenient way. So his team, over 8 years, worked hard to develop such formula. And after seeing how well his patient did with the shakes, Stig Sten and his team decided to use the shakes themselves. Staff reported feeling full, energetic, and even losing weight. This is when they decided to do a clinical test with the product for the weight loss. The results gave a burst to the Natural Balance Shake. Additionally to this, Oriflame has done another unique 2-year-long clinical weight loss study where the participants took the Natural Balance Shake twice per day and followed the wellness roadmap. Professor Stig Sten was supervising the study as well. And the Wellness by Oriflame weight loss study reports great results. An average weight loss of 9.4 kilograms in 1 year and 13.6 kilograms after 24 months for the very overweight individuals. In addition to the weight loss, energy, mental performance, and the overall health of the test group has also increased in a very positive way. This is a great selling point as well. Did you know that Natural Balance Shake has only 65 calories, which is the same amount as in apple, but makes you feeling more full, more energetic, and even helps you to lose weight? I hope that you all know that the Natural Balance Shake is available on subscription, which is buy 3 and get 4 for free to make it cheaper for you. And I also hope that you know that you can mix the flavors. So if you want, you can have during the first kettle of the strawberry flavor and vanilla for the second, and so on. And I hope that you know how to subscribe for the shakes. But in case you forgot, or in case you need to have the reminder, here it comes. First, you need to log in into My Pages. After the login, on the right side, you have the quick links. And in quick links, you find the shopping features. In the shopping features, you will find the wellness subscription. And by clicking on that, it takes you to the product subscription where you can very easily add the wellness product you would like to put on your subscription. But now, it's time to invite our first guest who will share her experience about Natural Balance Shake. Isabella Garbach is our group manager in Ireland, and she has given a fantastic testimonial during our last conference. Isabella, please let us know why do you like the product, how did it help you, or maybe it still helps you, and what are the tips you would like to give us when selling this product?
Okay, hi everybody. I hope you hear me well. Yes, I do love Oriflame shakes, I admit it, and all 3 tastes are really good, but my favorite is vanilla, especially blended with fresh fruits, and chocolate is my second one favorite, and because I am a chocoholic. I truly recommend to use them with milk for a better milky taste and thickened consistency. It's absolutely genius. And my choice is hazelnut milk, and it's absolutely yummy. I drink them 2-3 times a day and found them perfect for my sugar and sweets craving. So I must say, I haven't expected that they will keep me away from my sweets and chocolate, but they really, really do, and that's what I really wanted. So it can help me to lose my weight and help step by step in a healthy way. So I think that's we all expect from this kind of products. And because I like them so much, it's very easy for me to recommend them to my customers. I spread the word everywhere around to all my friends and family, neighbors everywhere, and do my small demonstration during Oriflame Healthy Hour. That's what I call it, and with my friends and customers. That's the way of introducing those products to my customers and sell Oriflame Wellness.
Thank you, Isabella. Thanks a lot for that.
No problem.
Now, moving to the next product, Natural Balance Soup. Well, I would like to invite our second very, very special guest who became very famous thanks to the fantastic cooking show which he did during the last conferences. Peter Sykes, he will not only tell us why he likes the product, he will even tell us everything about the product itself. Peter.
Thank you, Sophia. Not the most flattering of my photos. I'm a bit upset that my fame is only for my cooking. I thought it was possibly because of my dance as well. But never mind. No, I'm actually quite hooked on these soups. I like the shakes. I can cope with the shakes. The multivitamins I think are excellent, but I'm not going to steal the next guest's thunder on those. But when I got the soups, I was a bit not sure about the old soup side of things, because I quite like soups, and I make my own tomato soup, and I always think mine is the best. But I've got to say, I was very impressed. I started off with the asparagus, and it tastes just as good, if not better, than any of the cup of soups you can get in the marketplace. So yeah, I've become a big fan of the old soups. As I say, I think asparagus is my favourite, but no, really enjoy them. So we're going to move on to the next slide, and I'm going to tell you a bit about what's in them and what good it does to you, etc., etc. So how do the balanced soups work? Sophia mentioned earlier about having a low glycemic index, and anything under 55 is good. And the good news about the soups is it has a glycemic index of 50. And therefore they prevent hunger and sugar cravings, prevent excessive appetite and overeating, and keep you focused and energetic all day. I actually have these sometimes at lunchtime, just as a snack, and sometimes before my main course. So I'll have them as a starter, and it cuts down the amount that I then have as the main course. But you can add bits as well. I know Yvonne's sister has tried the tomato and basil and said, no, it's okay, you don't have to flip that. Tomato and basil, and added a little bit of chili powder to give it a bite, and she said it was delicious. So you can play around with them as well, but they're super just on their own. So what does it do for you? Well, nutritionally, it's high in protein and a source of fibre. It reduces the hunger and craving, it boosts energy and focus. It's 100% natural ingredients. I think the good thing is that everybody is becoming more and more aware of being healthy, not only for adults but for kids, of course, but it's a main focus at the moment, and people are into the natural ingredients. It's also free from gluten, lactose, genetically modified organisms, artificial colorants and preservatives. And the good news is they can be ready in 1 minute. Very, very easy to make. And what are they made of? Most of the health foods, health soups, have one source of protein. This particular soup has 3, and that's from peas, potatoes and soy. You get the omega-3 and 6 from rapeseed oil, fibre from inulin, which is chicory root, and the micronutrients from tomatoes and asparagus. So, as you can see, all natural, all healthy, all containing lots of good nutrients. And the even better news is that a bowl of soup contains just 100 calories. That's the same as a medium-sized banana. 10 grams of protein, 11 grams of carbohydrates, and only 1.5 grams of fats. So well within what you would expect from a weight loss program. Very, very easy to prepare. Quite simply, you can make it as a cup of soup or as a bowl. Just pour 220 ml of hot water into a cup or a bowl. Add 2 tablespoons of the natural balanced soup powder. Stir until smooth. Stir very, very well, because as most of these, if you don't, you get that residue at the bottom. So you really need to give it a good stir. Or you can make it in the pot at home in a pan. Again, just add 220 ml of water. Add the 2 tablespoons and bring to the boil while stirring, and then enjoy. And it's 100%. So it's 100% natural ingredients, as I said, containing 3 sources of vegetarian protein. It's only 100 calories, leaves you 100% full, and it's 100% vegetarian. So as with all of the wellness products, these things were developed by Stig Steen and colleagues at the Eagle House of Life Science Centre, and have certifications that you would need from a natural produce. So if you haven't tried it, I suggest you really do subscribe and try the soups. Sophia's already gone through how to subscribe. The same applies to the soup as applies to the shakes. Buy 3, subscribe for 3, and get the 4th free. Now, you can either get the 4th free and sell it on to the customer, but I think most people are actually passing on the freebie to the customers because it keeps them involved and it keeps them subscribing. So $20.95 or €28.95. As with the shake, you can mix and match. So if you decide that for your first catalogue you'd like to try the asparagus, but switch to the tomato for the second, you can go online and change your subscription and change back if you want to do the third catalogue. So very versatile ordering. I think a really, really good price, and as I say, very, very tasty. And that's not just me saying it, I actually believe it. I have actually tasted it and I like it. So that's my recommendation.
Thank you, Peter. That was a very nice introduction to the natural balanced soup. And now we will continue with the wellness roadmap. So what is the wellness roadmap? Well, this is the guide to the healthier and happier you. The roadmap will show us how to use the wellness products in order to lose or to maintain the weight, and how to feel better. If you remember, during the last wellness webinar, we spoke about Lambert, who was 50 stone, and when he died at the age of 39. And that nowadays there are more than 100,000 Lamberts in the UK with BMI of 50 or more. Do you know your BMI? And do your customers know their BMI? And do they know how to calculate the BMI? Well, to help you to decide if you want to go on the weight loss or the weight maintenance roadmap, you need to start checking your BMI. And just as simple as by using this chart. As the BMI stands for the body mass index. And if you, for example, what does it show? It shows you if you need to lose weight and how much weight you need to lose. So if you are 180 for example, centimeter long, and you have 100 of kilogram, then your BMI is 31, which is obese, and you need to go on the weight loss roadmap. So calculate your current BMI and set a goal in your calendar for when you will reach your ideal weight. What is the wellness roadmap? remember, Wellness Roadmap, it's not a diet, it's a changing of the lifestyle. And it doesn't include any bad sacrifice. The Wellness Roadmap consists of the 5 musts. It's a natural balanced shake and soups, nutrition, exercise, following the daily checklist, and the community. Let's very shortly go through one of them, each of them. So the number 1, it's using natural balanced shakes and soups daily. So the recommendations are that for the weight loss, you need to take the natural balanced shake 30 minutes before lunch or dinner. This will curb your appetite and help you to stick to the roadmap by enabling you to control your portion size. Optional is to replace 1 meal per day with a natural balanced soup, but not on its own, together with some salad. Then for the energy and the weight maintenance, use the natural balanced shake or the natural balanced soup as the healthy snack or when you're experiencing sugar cravings. Replacing 1 meal per day with a natural balanced soup together with the salad and a slice of the whole grain bread. The second must is nutrition. To reach your weight loss goals, you need to follow the weight loss road. Once target is reached, it's important to maintain it for the longer time in order to stabilize weight control and appetite and the lifestyle habits. This is when it's called the well-being road. The plate model and the wellness pack every day will ensure that you get all nutrients you need. What is the plate model? Well, the plate is divided into food of the 3 groups to help you to compose the healthy meal. We haven't based the program around impractical recipes. You will easily construct your meals by choosing food that you have in your fridge and kitchen from 3 food groups. The restrictions are only on the kinds of food, amount, and how they are prepared. So as you can see from this slide, the group 1 is mainly vegetables. The second group, proteins, and third, carbohydrates. So when you don't know what to prepare for dinner or lunch when you're on the wellness roadmap, just simply open this table and your fridge and see what you can combine together. Easy and fun. And guess, you will discover new combinations which you didn't think about earlier. So use the 3 food groups from the previous slide to compose your meals. The plate model shows how to combine the different food groups. So for both weight loss and well-being, you should remember to have 3 meals per day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then you need to have 2 snacks during the mid-morning and the mid-afternoon. Try never to skip the breakfast, as breakfast is very important. So when you have decided to go on the weight loss road, it's recommended 75% of food from the group 1, which were mainly vegetables. And then 25% of food should be divided between group 2, proteins, and 3, carbohydrates. And remember that 30 minutes before lunch and dinner, have a shake in order to be able to control your portion. For those of you who are on the well-being road, you need to eat 50% of food from group 1, 25% of food from group 2, and 25% of food from group 3. And remember to take a sachet of the welcome pack daily. Ooh, I like this a lot. I'm not very creative when it comes to food, so having different alternatives, this makes my life so much easier. So here comes some alternatives for your breakfast. And here are some alternatives for the snacks, which you can have in the mid-morning and in the mid-afternoon. The third must is to exercise. You know, to exercise doesn't need to cost. You don't need to go to the gym. You don't need to have the subscription to the gym. And you can just start walking. Leave your car at home when you go shopping. Take the stairs instead of the lift. And we can give you 10, we can give you 20 reasons why you need to exercise. But I'm sure you know this better than me. Here, how to get started. You know, the first number 1 is recognize your current situation. If you continue to live the way you do today, how will you most likely feel 30 years from now? Go through your daily life and pinpoint why you exercise too little. Number 2, create a very clear picture of new you. It is your biggest motivator. It should be your biggest motivator. How will you look and feel when you improve your fitness, when you stopped smoking and lost weight? Make a very concrete picture of this. It is your biggest motivator. Number 3, develop a strategy. A common mistake is to only identify the current situation and the goal, and not to pass in between. Think through your daily routines and figure out where to add exercise. Number 4, start to exercise. New thoughts and routines need to be practiced patiently and repeatedly before they become a second nature. This will get a lot easier and enjoyable with the time. And always continue to exercise. If you miss a session, return to your exercise plan as soon as you can. Never give up or quit. Exercise is part of your lifestyle. And here is the 4th must, the checklist. For the weight loss, have natural balance shake 30 minutes before meals. For the well-being, use the shake as a daily snack. Follow the plate model, eat regular meals, avoid food high in fat or sugar, frying and deep frying, steam, boil, grill, or even bake your food, and drink water. Be present during the meals. Do not watch TV or work. Eat slowly and don't take seconds. Brush your teeth after each main meal. This will stop you from the sugar cravings afterwards and when you want something sweet. Power walk daily and exercise 3 times per week. Get acquainted with nightly sleep and limit your alcohol consumption to 1 glasses per week during the weight loss. And to help you to remember these checklists, we have developed a tool which is called 12 Weeks Challenge or the Personal Organizer. And this is now available for ordering. Use it yourself or offer to your customers. Very convenient tool which can be easily put on the fridge or it can easily fit in your diary. And the 5th must of the roadmap is a community. We all are social beings and we mimic the habits and the behaviors of others. So it's much more fun working together to reach weight loss and the lifestyle goals. Friends around you will help and encourage you to reach your goals and provide hands-on tips for the strong progress. So if you make a conscious effort to spend more time with people who are into the healthy food and exercise, you will learn new things and be inspired to lead a healthier lifestyle. In time, you will inspire others. Wellness Club is extremely important for the wellness business, and we will dedicate the whole step 3 to tell you more how to become best in the Wellness Club. Now moving to our 3rd product today, which is the Wellness Pack. Ask yourself 3 very simple questions. Do you eat 500 to 1,000 grams of different vegetables, fruit, and salad every day? Do you get 15-20 minutes of the sunshine every day? Do you consume fatty fish 2-3 times per week? If you answered no, then you should consider supplementation, which will ensure the daily nutrient intake your body needs. Ask these questions to your customers. I'm sure you will hear the answer no, to some of them at least. Wellness Pack by Oriflame is clinically proven to enhance beauty and well-being in one convenient daily pack. Research developed and tested by world-leading scientists in Sweden. So what does it contain? Well, it contains the Swedish Beauty Complex plus 2 omega-3 and 1 multivitamin and mineral tablet in one very convenient sachet. Well, everything you need for your daily intake. Vitamins and minerals, which are inside, they are essential substances that cannot be manufactured by the body, and they need to be obtained via our diets. We need them for the healthy existence. In fact, we cannot survive without them. The tablets are formulated specially for men and women. Omega-3 reduces all risk factors for the cardiovascular diseases, supports functions of the brain, eyes, and the nervous system. And the Swedish Beauty Complex, it contains blueberries from the Swedish forests, natural source of vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants. It also contains, and this is very, very unique, it contains an extremely powerful antioxidant, which is called astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is a fat-soluble natural antioxidant with a great effect on the skin, eyes, muscles, and it's a very unique anti-aging effective ingredient. Here are the 6 key benefits of the Wellness Pack. It helps to improve your skin. It helps to improve your vitality, your vision. It helps to strengthen your immune system, your muscles, and it helps to improve your heart. And again, both Wellness Pack for women and men are available on the subscription. And now it's time to invite our 3rd guest for tonight, and he will share his experience about the Wellness Pack. Mike Cook, he is our regional manager in UK. Mike, please tell us why you like this product, how does it help you, and your selling tips for this.
Good evening, everyone. What I like about the men's wellness is that they're easy to swallow, and it contains a natural and powerful oxidant called astaxanthin, like you mentioned. I have found improved muscle performance and endurance. I've also found that my skin looks and feels better. After many years of skin problems, I now feel that I have a solution to this. I used to suffer from boils and rashes and things like that. I tend not to have that anymore, which is great for me. I also suffer from a thyroid problem. I have an underactive thyroid, and I used to find that I didn't have any energy. I now found that my thyroid level has now come down, which is great, and I've got a lot more energy. I also like the fact that it's got some great vitamins. I never used to eat all my veggies, but now I make sure that I have this by having the vitamins. Also, my son, he started taking it as well. He's 17, and his skin, he used to suffer from acne, and his skin has just totally improved. And he started to work out, and he says that he wouldn't be without the men's wellness pack. Me personally, I also love the fact that it comes in a daily pack. So if you're away from home for a few days, you can just put the amount of packs that you want and take it with you, so there's no fussing around and counting out your pills. Selling it, the best way that I find selling the products is to tell my story and how they changed my life. I do this, me personally, by blogs, videos, social media, and in my support groups. That's how I do it.
Thank you, Mike. Thanks a lot for that.
No problem.
Now moving to the next product. So my question to you, have you seen these faces before? I think you do. All of us who have kids, we see these faces very, very often. You know, when you ask your children to eat something healthy, they absolutely hate this. They often call healthy food boring food. And this usually causes the frustration at the dining table and, of course, concern from us, parents. World Health Organization and European Union recommend that children between 4 and 10, they eat 400 grams of fruit and vegetables per day, and also they need to eat oily fish 3 to 4 times every week. Studies show that very few families in UK and Ireland are following these recommendations. Parents who are worried or having a feeling that their children might need additional nutrients can give them supplementation for the shorter or longer times. Supplements, they can be used like an insurance of all nutrients required for the healthy growth and development. We in Oriflame want to support you and your children, so we have developed this new range of products called Wellness Kids. Wellness Kids multivitamins and minerals contain 13 different vitamins and 8 minerals. This is exactly as per recommendation from the World Health Organization and European Unions. Tablets, they are chewable, so your children will love them. There are 21 tablets in each pack, and one pack, so it's enough with one pack per catalog. The sweetener, which is used, is called xylitol, and it's the same as in chewing gum, meaning it's tasty, there is no sugar, and it's good for the teeth. Both aromas are natural, and how is it used? Well, your children, they need to take one tablet in the morning with the breakfast, preferably after the omega-3. And the benefits of the multivitamins and minerals, well, they help to the normal functioning of the immune system, to the healthy growth and development of the whole organism, and it also helps to avoid the lack of nutrients, especially if your child is picky with what he or she is eating. The second product from this range is the Wellness Kids Omega-3. It contains a purified whole fish oil with a natural aroma coming from the lemon oil. And it's recommended to keep omega-3 in a cool and a dry place. So the best place for keeping omega-3 for the kids would be in the refrigerator. The benefits is that omega-3 is important for the development of the central nervous system, heart and eyes. And studies show that supplementation leads to improvement in attention, behavior, reading, and spelling in children. How to use? Well, it can be taken directly, 1 teaspoon per day, but usually children are very picky with the omega-3, so it can be easily added into the soups before serving, or on salads, or on a bread sprinkled with some salt. This product, Wellness Kids Omega-3, will be available in Catalog 5. Uniqueness of the Wellness Kids range. First of all, there are not so many, or there are almost no products on the market which are developed for kids and developed in Sweden. So these products are developed in Sweden, which means they are safe, natural, and they are tasty. Your kids, they will love them. Both products are formulated by Swedish scientists according to the World Health Organization daily recommendation intakes for the children. They are of the very high quality, and we collaborate with some world-famous Swedish pediatricians and scientists, and as I said, they are of the great, great taste. And we have been receiving some questions, how to convince children to take them. And it's usually, it can take some time before children accept the texture of the oil and the taste of the multivitamin and mineral tablets, though they are tasty. Usually it takes up to 3 weeks. So the first time you give it to a child, make it an exciting event and take it together, for example, say yummy and make some faces. And then the order can be important. Start always with a teaspoon of the oil and follow up with a chewable tablet. This makes a beginning and end of the breakfast routine. You can also try pouring the oil into soups before serving, as I said, or on a salad, or maybe on a bread. Wellness products, they are affordable, and I hope that you all know that both multivitamins and minerals are available on a subscription, which is buy 3 and get 4 for free, and the subscription in Catalog 5. If you go on a subscription, it will only cost you around 33 cents per day. I think your kids are worth it, and we all can afford this. This was a lot of information for you today, and you might wonder, how should I all remember it? Well, you don't need to remember, but what you need is you need to have a source where you can look up all this information about each product. And the great source for that is the Wellness Product Guide. And it's a must-have, a book for everyone who uses and everyone who sells wellness. It contains information about all existing products and the roadmap itself, how to use it. It contains all the tables I showed you today and much, much more. It will be a great tool for all of you, and it's available for the ordering for £3 and €4. And you can see the code on the slide. Today, we have taken you through the Natural Balance Shake, Natural Balance Soup, Wellness Pack, and Wellness Kids Multivitamins and Minerals. And we have also showed you something from the Catalog 5, which was the Wellness Kids Omega-3. And to help you to sell all these products, and not only these products, in Catalog 5, we have developed a separate wellness catalog. This is a great support tool for you when you start selling wellness. How you can get one and how to use it in the most efficient way, we will cover during our next wellness webinar, which is dedicated to the selling module. Along with the wellness catalog, we will also offer now from the Catalog 5 full range of the wellness products. Here I will just open very shortly some of them for you. So what are we going to launch? We're going to launch the Hair and the Nail Nutri-Complex. We're going to launch Botanical Infusion, 2 delicious, healthy, and 100% natural blends of exclusive herbs and spices each with a very distinctive effect. And here it comes, Oriflame Most Wanted, always in your purse and pocket, easy to grab, easy to eat, and the instant energy wellness bars. We will also offer you the multivitamins and minerals essential for the daily use. And for those of you who don't take the whole pack, who would like to offer some separate to your customers, we are having the omega-3 multivitamins, minerals, and the Swedish Beauty Complex coming separately. Today we have covered the first step of the Wellness Academy, but we will have 2 more webinars where we will cover 2 remaining steps of the Academy, the Sales Module, Step 2, and the Clubs Module, Step 3. Those of you who will attend all 3 webinars will receive a Wellness Academy certificate, which will entitle you to run the Wellness Academy on your own and become a certified wellness ambassador. We will send you the invite to the next webinar, where we will request you again to register in advance by inserting your consultant number, as you did for this webinar. By this, we will be able to track your participation and then issue the diplomas accordingly. So when is our next webinar on Step 2 of the Wellness Academy, which is dedicated to the selling module? It will be together with the Catalog 3 business webinar on the February the 7th at 6:30. So join us for the webinar where we were going to cover the Wellness Academy Step 2 combined with the Catalog 3 business webinar. Again, February the 7th at 6:30. And we will send the link. Thank you for taking your time, and I hope you got some good insight into our wellness. Good luck, and have a good evening, and thank you to my guests. Bye.